Diamond Store here in Inglewood, California, SoFi Stadium, and what has become a really fun bowl extravaganza, the Art of Sport LA Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Hawaii's offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Davis will throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rainbow Warriors have taken it inside the 20. Gonna run it. It's Woods. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Warriors! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nevada's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Drills him with the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Burleson. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And When you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Snagged in the middle, it's Ashley. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Ashley. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looking for space, it's Woods. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you could tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Ashley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Burleson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Catch in the middle, it's Fleck. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Nevada has it in the red zone. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Makes a pass to Marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Might as well give it to him again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. On first down from the 13-yard line. Davis looking to pass. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hawaii. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Perkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Davis will throw. Fires to the big fella.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Finds us back in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Voorhees. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Off play action. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the returner will be knocked down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes...
Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Finds space on the right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Skips away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield.
You know, these throws at the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Open.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll line up for a second down play. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete. And he's dragged down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Bring in the heat. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get some. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Ashley. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Nevada will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Snagged out of the air. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Davis will throw. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Pulls it in. It's flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down to the 37. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Voorhees.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught in the backfield, it's Perkins. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Voorhees. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Touchdown, Nevada! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing...
Turning on the Jets. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Davis looking to pass. He's got his man across the middle. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the move, he fires. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Turning it on! Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around.